that there's a killer on the beat. Animal flow, a cannibal, and it's time to eat. Eeny, meeny, miny, Mohammed sting like a bee. Float like a butterfly, then crucify the bee. Okay, let's switch to roleplay. I'll be the court case, you be OJ. Apply the pressure, right to the letter on the probate. My flow is cocaine, slapped by the key G. That's the sound of the police. Fuck the police, call me straight out of Brighton town. Watch me run around with a supersonic ultrasound. I came to bring the pain and turn it back around. Hi, my name is Kill. I'm fucking up your town. Murder, third degree burns when I murder you, stirring your blood, curdling, carving it at the curvature, vertebra, hurting you, breaking your bones to make my furniture, jerking and murking you, certainly body back burning you. Body back, zip, that's the catalyst. Take the curve of the earth and I flatten it. Time bomb, tick, boom, anarchist. Don't trip, I'm a motherfucking masochist. Body back, zip, that's the catalyst. Take the curve of the earth and I flatten it. Time bomb, tick, boom.
Hello. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I'm doing pretty darn well. I have 105 wishes. Intertwined fate. And I can't wait for this timer to be done. I am excited because Farina is approaching. I have
When you lose your way, gaining
annoyingly, I finished this already. I am at the point where I have now fully grasped how to do this, how to do these efficiently, which is a problem, because now it's very clearly. I don't have to worry about how that goes. That didn't work. Let's turn up the game's volume, which is currently at 14. There we go. Well, while we're at it, this is all done. Starfell Lake. Okay, we're gonna actually go over here. There it is. Go all throughout the story. Might as well, right? I would like to get through. I think I'm ready to go on to the next one. I'm really done with Inazuma, and I know I need to go through and eventually 100% the exploration of Liyue. But I think we can wait on that. So that's gonna be fine. Oh. Let's do another song.
Oh, the year was 7.
There we go. Oh shoot. I did not mean to go all the way.
By the settlers I army that rampage.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh no, what happened?
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her.
Huh?
This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Jeez, Paimon. Nice, not a
Let's
nice way
take
of
this
putting it.
conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Mm-hmm. Desperately, second move across the land. People can be free. Palestine, oh Palestine. What? And your emancipation, the river to the sea.
Let's ride!
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
We
To be
shall.
honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to.
Okay.
And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
You've known us for a
So,
day.
Tainari, what exactly
One day.
is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Elazar.
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages,
Whoa.
the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and
Oh,
they
that's how it does.
effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
Jesus.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Yeah, she's
Correct.
losing her
That
ability
would
to
be the
move.
effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Shows there any care for Elazar.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah,
Of
it appears you
course.
already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two, the rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Calpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
I'm much more endeared to her than I thought I would be, to be honest. And finding out that she is sick, she is essentially baby.
Open fire!
Oh, don't hurt her. Don't hurt. What?
Locked on!
Baby. I'm baby. These things have a lot more vitality now that I'm 2 more world levels higher. I don't know why I did that. It hasn't helped. It just felt wrong.
There should be Nilotpala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage
whoops.
to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the...
So I need to get 4. They got rid of a lot of them that were here.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilotpala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along.
Hey,
Your
yo!
exploration
Thank you for,
experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough
Congrats
time
on being
to stock
first.
up on other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
We are just doing a little bit
Tainari,
of
someone's
story
telling you
before the
They're dressed
new
like the
banner
forest
drops.
rangers.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Yeah, I'm excited. I have 100. It's either 104 or 105 intertwined fate. 105. 105. Do you think I'm gonna get her? I think I'm gonna get her. Now the question is, should I try to? I don't know does she need to have a sea level? Don't lose that the 50-50. What? Star confirmed. Or 5-star confirmed. Don't lose. C2 makes her godly, but she works perfectly at. Well, C2 mean I need her. I need to get her 3 times. That's a bit much. So yeah, I think I'll not worry this time around. What is that 50-50? I see that often. I know I've understood it before. 50 50 50 50 50 50. I feel like I knew it not that long ago. Don't lose the 50-50. Don't lose the 50-50. Oh, yeah. I don't... The last one I got was the banner 5-star, so... Oh, yeah, don't forget... Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm getting a random character, like when I got Mona. Yeah. I feel like... at this point in time... Oh, no, you're right. So, you might get another Mona. Oh, no! I watched a YouTube video of someone that, like, fully broke down the full aspect of the pity system, and
Tighnari,
there's a
thank goodness
lot.
we found you here. We were just about to head back
A
and
lot
find
to
you
it.
at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
Withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area. So we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Okay, withering. So like,
Sorry.
so it's the
I couldn't
opposite
get it
of
clear enough for you
Dendro.
to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand.
So
You made the right
decay.
decision.
Obviously.
I'll go deal with it right away.
Dendro's life
In the meantime,
force
please
stuff.
guide these
so
two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tighnari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly.
Yeah,
that
main
occurs
story.
in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Oh,
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place.
well, I don't have a vision.
As Amir said,
At least
only
MC
someone with a
doesn't.
vision,
But
that is, the
technically,
power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
I live
That's
and
right.
breathe
If
elemental
any of the forest
forces.
rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tighnari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may
That's
not have
what
a
you
vision,
think.
but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
I'm the only one that can control all of them.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case, alright, you two may
I am
accompany
the
me.
Avatar.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Nice, we have more of this.
Rain. Ugh, my hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back.
To be fair, he is my highest level
Stop.
character
Don't
at this
move any
point.
further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, Traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those,
It's
then
not
the
a
area
tumor.
will be saved. Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of
Also,
thing.
I do not trust Tighnari.
Even with
He's
elemental
been
powers,
lying since we first
once
got
you
here.
step inside the withering zone, you
Like,
may
oh,
experience
you're
extreme
not-
discomfort.
you're
If
not
at any
doing
point
well.
it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
What the fuck's that rock? What is that? What is that rock? It's caught on the camera's geometry. What?
First,
Oh,
we
fuck
must
yeah.
locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Oh, that was amazing. I love that.
Soaked. Time for some preening when I get back.
There's a bar at the bottom of the screen.
Locked on!
One I'm not familiar
Open
with.
fire!
Oh, so if I'm around enemies. Oh, water. Get out of the water. Got it. Out of the water. I'm out of the water. I'm out of the water. Oh, it's still... Okay, I was wrong. It's not about the enemies.
Take me up!
What is this bar doing? Okay, very dragon spine, but it didn't remove the bar. Do I hit these? Ow! Hey! Not nice! Okay. Oh, there it is.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Alright. I got it.
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Oh.
It always rains when I go on an adventure.
Okay.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area.
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright. It's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants.
That makes sense.
And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
So they're connected,
Why's
obviously.
that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there a way Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Okay. Yeah, oh wait, yeah. That was just earlier.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
So
that's right.
Okay. So the
My
tree
ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevada's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being.
So that's the purpose of the
Now that
the
we've
Rangers.
taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Interesting. Yo, Ivory, how's it going? Yeah, go ahead and, go ahead. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy the time with the kiddos.
Let's fly.
Alright. Gonna get this,
Take me up.
warp point. Oh. Sumeru Rose. Hi guys, that was pretty good. I think I'm gonna like this story. So obviously, based off of what I'm hearing, is like almost like this is clearly that tree is basically an obvious like analog to Yggdrasil in Norse mythology, so that's pretty clear to me, at least.
You're up!
That's not doing anything.
Go get it, Uglay!
Okay. What was that? Defeat the Fatui. Well, why? What's stopping it? What is stopping it? I'm confused. It's just a common thing, so it's a common chest. It should be easy. Just supposed to be enemies? I mean, obviously Dendro isn't affecting it.
I'll ensure your safety.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. Alrighty. Anyway, she fires fast.
Alright, whose wings need clipping?
Okay, I've given up. Batui and things.
Yeah! Fire in the hole!
Loaded.
Oh
Time
my
to
gosh.
testify.
World levels higher. World levels higher.
This is sheer anarchy. Open fire!
Okay, that being said, I like actually going through the world knowing it takes effort.
Hold on to your hats. Loaded.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Oh, that's good. I did... I was wrong with my math. I am at 52. I thought I was closer to 53. But 52 is fine. But world level is 7 now. So that's... Everything is... nothing is lower than 77 now. Which is... Yo. I was a bit worried it was going to be out of my depth, but at this point in time, I've leveled quite a bit on my characters, and I know how to use them a lot more properly now. So,
Let's fly. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Come on, we can do it.
overworld boss enemies will be a bit more beefy. Yeah, I'm sure they will be. They're going to be a lot harder. Again, I actually like the feeling that I was definitely getting the vibe that I was way
Tenori,
too overpowered.
We all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that?
Toucan?
Oh no. Hypatia!
What?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face?
Chicken noodle soup
Just let
recipe.
Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes. Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations.
So she needs
This letter
chicken
is her
noodle soup.
asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want...
Let's find out.
I double
Here,
clicked.
Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
I am definitely feeling drowsy, Paimon.
But wait, how'd you know that?
I need caffeine infusion stat.
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines,
Irminsul, yeah.
was what I described
Irminsul,
similar at all to
Yggdrasil,
what you saw
obviously
when you were unconscious?
based off the same thing. A tree of wisdom. What I saw wasn't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
Tree of
Because
power!
what you saw is of significance.
Tree powers activate!
Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now,
I'm
after
very
seeing you in action with my own
interested.
eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Again, y'all have known me for 2 days.
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us?
Yes, I'm the traveler. I'm the main character.
When was the last time we tried talking to her?
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for
It's
a moment.
called Riz. Traveler has, a pure Riz that they get people to trust them quickly. Also, word travels quick about them. That is so true. Like, literally, the Traveler is either Traveler or Paimon is the only person or entity that is known
take these.
to literally
It's
just
a meal I
accumulate
packed for Hypatia, as well as some other
ethereal
ingredients.
eldritch
I'm sure it'll come in
resin.
Also, here's a
Just
letter that I
walks
would like you to give
around
to her.
going, I am
Just show it
so
to
in
her,
tune
and she'll
with
answer any
everything around
questions
me
you
that
may have.
it gives me power that I then spend in gotcha.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Just as sure as the night has gone, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in the eye of the storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan.
Let's fly.
Own 2 feet. Then you know me.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
What kind of scholar just leaves the parchment scrolls on the ground without anything underneath? Thank you for the lurk, Kyo. Have a good one. How about Padawan? girl I left behind. Like you, going to the different sides. Is Helpaisha's consciousness in that?
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden?
I realized there were no real winners. But there were victors.
Huh?
And there was
Hot things out here end up looking like this. What happened? And where are we?
eternally swaying from the dark to the light.
Really? Oh,
Intensely the
maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Interesting.
really the powerful the light of darkness, the more rigid I became, the harder.
This is Hypatia's dream, obviously.
So I got older.
Take me up!
Door of Resurrection activated? What?
Wow.
Door
This
of
place is
Resurrection?
Huge. Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
I've already seen these before.
Let's fly!
Doesn't care. So much to explore. Wait. That's where I just came from.
Take me up!
That was there this entire time? Okay. It's fine. Is there something higher? Of course we're gonna go up there. Is there a thing up? There's gotta be something interesting.
Take me up!
Oh. Primeval Rosen domains. Collect 3, unlock corresponding paths. Ah. Okay. So where's the other one? Did I miss it?
Let's fly!
Oh, no. Door of Resurrection activated. Okay. Hey, no! I didn't...
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
This is where we were in... We're going through memories, I guess. Or knowledge. Because it accumulates knowledge, right? Okay. Oh, okay. So we did have a good reason to still go here. This is where I've gone backwards. Did I... What? What? I love it.
Open fire! Open fire! Knock him down. Into the shadows.
Ah!
Take me up! Open fire! Fire in the hole!
Okay. I guess I'm going up, boyos. Okay. Holy. I gotta admit, Subaru is pressing me thus far.
Let's fly!
Okay. Got all three. Oh. Door of Resurrection activated. I like this.
What in that is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
What's the best way of doing this? What? How have I not done it? Oh, because I have to be at this specific spot? Okay, that makes sense. Whoa, I love it! Yes! Yes! Oh, I love it. I love those kind of effects where you take the regular location and you make it two-dimensional like that, into a painting or a mural. Oh yes. So good. Well, I didn't know I was going to be playing Grounded today. Why?
What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
But
Take the
why?
Bullseye! Locked on!
Why is he here?
Bullseye! Open fire!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Hold on to your hats. Hunt them down. Load it. Let's fly. Locked on. Bullseye! Bullseye!
Oh.
Open fire! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Take me up! Fire in the hole! Shoot! Into the shadows.
Oh, that's right.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
What about her? Wait.
Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
No, she literally told me I needed to go on my own journey.
Drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Alrighty then.
From Dublin City to San Diego, we witnessed freedom denied. So we formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side.
What was all that? Strange. Feels like it was just streaming for a moment. I can't remember what it. Wait, we weren't. We don't remember that.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here.
What do we do?
There she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better... Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Not.
Huh? It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tighnari sent us here to bring you some food.
I'm
and
guessing
water.
Hypatia is like a.
He asked us to
It's
give
probably
you.
a 4-star. Okay, I see. Move on. Why are we just... What's going on?
I see. So, you're friends of Tighnari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me.
No, she's
You
dressed
even
too
brought all this
plainly
fruit.
for being a character.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice.
Well, if somebody hadn't... All right, we're up, Traveler. Today's...
Sounds good.
Alright, where'd the cooking go?
Are you already finished?
Oh. And suddenly there's... I see.
All done! Oh, it...
Oh, that's why. That makes sense. This music is fantabulous.
Are you already finished cooking? Smell. Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload. Hence, taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn eel would cause adverse effect. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already... Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn eel should know... I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious?
As a member of the Ritawe Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry
It's almost exactly the
skies.
same as what Mona's
Which is why
doing.
I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't
she's
so
an astrologer.
limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone.
That's
We need to
cosmic
ensure
horror
that
at
our
its
minds
finest.
will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight. And, however, I've been feeling better as of late. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being.
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody... Yes.
What?
Well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often Yes, if one struggles with anxiety, the fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the Academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, On the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you...
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with...
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can... World forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Feeling
If only I could
Inception.
ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for... If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me. There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides...
I'm getting the tickle of
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her
an
some
Inception
questions,
storyline
Paimon
brewing.
thinks it's about time to head back to...
Let's fly. Take me up.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
Squirrel!
I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia
Akasha?
that utilizes the legacy of
Why does
Greater
that sound
Lord
familiar?
Mukadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say,
India?
this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City!
Okay. What?
Oh, but wait. Before that...
Yeah, I was right. Hindi. Either. Oh, okay. And vampire. Okay, so I see where I've heard it before. Okay. Good to know.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing...
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
And to you, and to you, and to all.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be... There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us, and we're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you. Thank you. That means a lot. Oh? What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets. Yay! I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both well then.
Awesome. A new recipe.
Bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Yeah, of course. Oh, there's a thing. Where?
Take me up!
Oh. Mushrooms! Let's deal with these mushrooms.
Let's fly. Open fire. Locked on. Locked on.
Okay. Spring Forest assists travelers, provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and bees have been growing aggressive. Then there's the withering. I have a few things to take care of before we do that.
Take me up. Locked on. Locked on.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Alright. Well, it's a good thing I've already been here.
Let's fly.
Well, at least giving the feeling that it's a hustle and bustle.
Sumeru City! We finally made it. Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of
It's
tireless
weird
research on the Akasha, the
that-
Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
It's
As
weird
long
that
as
this
you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I
It's
should
the
mention
internet,
that due to
or
technical
intranet.
limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
It's weird.
You two are quite fortunate.
Uh,
Until
that-
recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
So is this the first okay, the Dendro Archon has so there's a older one, the greater Archon, and then the lesser one. So the older one is gone. I'm pretty certain that they're the like Venti and Zhongli and Raiden Shogun all, or not Raiden Shogun, all are the original Archons? Were they, did they also, I think I know Zhongli is the oldest, so I'm pretty certain that Venti wasn't always the Animal Archon? Maybe.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. Okay, next, let's concentrate. Oh, come on! Paimon's brain is oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Think, why doesn't Akasha answer my question? Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Fair. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this.
Many bright lights appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind to understand the feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. These seem to be what people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden.
Aww.
It feels like the people of Sumeru really meant... Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that he's from Sumeru, and even has a position in the... Let's see. Kainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's...
Right there.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great! You see, Kainari sent us here...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see... Oh! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This is a... Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your ability?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but...
No need to worry just yet. I'm only and besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali... In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia, hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, so what do we do now? Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine!
To the stars. And the abyss. To the stars and the abyss.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
It's just standing there.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of... You're welcome.
All
right.
Off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
Take me up!
Must be distributed appropriately. Is there a new request?
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is...
Wait, seriously? That's...
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinity. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago.
Oh.
Since those days, we've used our own 2 hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugardevara. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens
So-
are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's...
Really?
Wow. Okay, so this is gonna be a. I'm guessing this is gonna be an Inception storyline. I'm guessing that it's also going to be
But who
a
We're
coming
all
of
just
age
guessing
type
when it comes
of
down
like
to it.
coming into your own
Besides,
thing
I'm
for
sure the god
the
of wisdom
Dendro Archon.
doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well,
No problem.
seems Osfund was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
Paimon, who the fuck
Sure,
are
was
you?
One person, and this
Every time I
entire
think about it,
city
I keep
cares about
forgetting the
Lesser
fact that
Lord
I
Kusanali?
don't know who you are.
You two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you.
Okay.
Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
So you're an Archon
Dunyarzad,
avatar.
Since you
Guessing.
worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else
What
about
are
her?
they? Are they
Of course.
those bad people?
So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Is there a shadow, like a secret police thing going on here?
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super... this stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can get...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her.
Okay. Classic misdirection.
That should keep him busy for a while.
How? Ah, 12 minutes, 12 minutes, 12 minutes, 12 minutes. Ah. I want to pull a little bit before I go. Okay. Do I have any more? Oh, wait a minute. I am going to pull before we go to before
There you
I
are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
What the hell?
It's you two.
What do you mean, what the hell?
Oh, you startled me there.
Oh yeah, I on
You can relax
Mondays, Tuesdays,
people looking for you.
Thursdays, Fridays. I now
Really?
stream
Thank you
in
so much.
in the
Unfortunately, I
from
think there's still more of them out there looking for
1
me.
p.m. to
Oh,
3 p.m.
Looks like there's some coming this way.
instead of at night. It allows me to get more sleep throughout the day.
More of them?
No, wait, okay, sounds good.
So I'm actually
There's a tavern
going
on the other
to
side of the
be
port we can go to.
uh,
Probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place
getting
like that.
off soon, moving over to Death the Kid the Third as a raid. After I've done some polls, once the new banner comes up. Yeah, he can actually catch. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then on either Saturday or Sunday night, I will do another stream. But again, I was doing night times because of I was doing night streams because of the fact that I didn't want to stream while my kids were up. But now I've gotten it to where one of my kids comes home on the bus and the other one is taken to school on the bus. So it allows me to have a little bit of time to actually, stream in the day. Alright, we're so close. I'm gonna be pulling for Farina. I think I'm gonna just do Farina. I'm probably not going to pull for the cool looking dude. Mainly because I looked at his fighting, and as much as I like the big berserker looking cryo fighting, it just doesn't feel like I will ever use him. Okay, right now I'm just waiting until that. Oh no, Hossein, no, go away. Not meaning to talk to you. You enjoy those pomegranates that are cut in half? Why would you do that? You don't think you're pulling for either? Don't feel like going to Fontaine. Farina is absolutely amazing. I don't think you need to worry about the Fontaine part. Though to be fair, I've 100%ed here. Then I'm going to slowly. I'm going to 100% here. Dragon Spine. Then I'm gonna 100% start 100%ing all of Loa's territory. But you need to go there to get her. Ah, yeah, Rats, and you hate that region. That's fair. I don't like this region at all. I don't like Inazuma. Too many barriers everywhere, but I've gotten used to here a little bit more. I've gotten used to Fontaine from getting her mats and stuff in preparation, especially considering I have Clorinde, which is just a beast. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I don't know how I'm gonna be. I'm sure there's gonna be a way to do it, but I'm going to be getting all set up with the. There has to be some way of upgrading your damage while swimming around, because that's the main problem I have. Let's see, 51, 7 minutes. But I'm super excited because I have 106 intertwined fates. I'm sure to get some interesting pulls. That's for sure. Seven minutes. Have I fed the foxes yet? I need to make certain that I do.
Let's fly.
Aha! Yes, I did. Thank you, foxes!
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Have a good one. Well, that goes a long way into 100%ing that. I'm almost done with this region entirely.
Let's fly.
Yeah, I believe this is going to be the last one. Yeah. Almost done. Come on, come on, come on. 5 minutes. So excited. I love it when I have so many fates to use. Until make an unexpected. Oh, cool. Yeah. World level 7 now as well. AR-52. Probably not gonna be too long before I get through this either. Now that I've actually gone from 45 to 52, I'm gonna start getting a lot more experience a lot quicker, with better loot too. You're saving for Wrestling Cowgirl? Huh. Wrestling Cowgirl. Which one is that? I just knew specifically I wasn't going to pull for her because she's being put onto here. I definitely don't know anything about her very much, but I don't care. Anyway. But she's being put onto the standard, and I use these the moment I get them. Varessa? Varessa. Genshin. She's a new... Tell who's coming. Oh, okay. Electro.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
Might,
Surviving is tough.
pull for her. I think I'm probably going to wait to decide on whether or not I'm going to 2 minutes. Pull for more than just regular Furina or C0. According to Kyo, she becomes like godlike at C2, but I don't know if I am too worried about that. A unit. She's a new unit who's coming. Yeah. Well, I guess now we basically just wait.
Open fire!
One minute. So close. So close. Look at the way she runs. Oh no! Make sure to put links into the Discord in the Genshin area. Zero minutes. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'll take a look. Discord. Here we go. Genshin Talk. Very cool. Welcome, Kyo. You're back just in time, I think. Gosh dang it. Not just in time. Close to just in time. Super close. The only reason I have not yet rated is because we're waiting for... Oh my gosh. Well, that's rude. Yeah? Are you there yet? Oh my gosh, come on. No, don't do this to me. That's even worse. That's even worse. I was promised. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. At the top of the hour. The hour. Give me at 3. Yes? Okay. I thought I was gonna have a little bit more time. But that's fine. It's fine. We're cutting it really close to when I need to raid and then get grab my keys and run to the school. But it's fine. It's fine. Aha! Wrong one. Furina. Please, first try. And it's purple. That's fine. I like purple. I like weapons. I love weapons. Oh, I did not have you before, so that's good. Okay. Second try, and it's purple. It's okay. I like me some weapons.
Hi there. I'm Charlotte, a journalist with the Steambird.
Hi, Charlotte. Oh, I got 2 Charlottes. I don't mind that. Okay. Ahula. All right. Third try. It's purple. I like me some weapons. Ooh, we got a Favonius. would rather not have a hard pity, though I planned ahead for this. I did plan ahead for a hard pity. Granted, we do have the 50-50 as well. Okay, that's C3 Charlotte? Or C2 Charlotte? Alrighty, we're getting some interesting pulls. Okay. Another purple. Charlotte, what the fuck? Chongyun, okay, okay. At least you're at a C1. We've gone down 50% of the wishes, guys. Honestly, that wouldn't be too bad.
Mika, frontline land surveyor, Knights of Favonius, reconnaissance.
I'm happy to get more Favonius people, though, to be real. I am okay and down with that. Granted, I would like to get Farina. Okay, Farina. This is your time. This is your... come on! Okay? Okay? Come on!
My name's Dia.
The
I'm the
fuck?
So,
a standard?
A commission, a fight, armed escort, whatever it is, you know where to find me.
I fucking hate you! But she's on the standard. You can get her through the standard. God. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm getting a lot of characters, though. Alright. Alright. Farina. Farina? You've got this. Come on. Yes! 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 I saw it. Right? That was yellow, right? That was gold. I did see gold, right? Yes!
Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping? You must be stunned and at a loss for words. Understandable. It is I, after all. Fontaine's most beloved star, Farina. I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
Fuck yeah! You got Mona. I'm getting a lot of characters this round. Okay. Well, I mean, I might as well. I might as well keep going. Oh. Okay, we'll stop there. Keep the 6. No. Oh. That's good. That's good. That's good. See that? See that? That's awesome. Alright, well, on that note, we're gonna... Awesome. Awesome. Some of these are gonna go up quite a bit. Oh, I love it. CO and a bunch of C's for 4 stars. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna be having some good ones. That's definitely true. We're gonna go ahead and start the raid. Death the Kid. 1, 2, 3. Death the Kid the Third. / raid. Death the Kid the Third. And alright, subscribers get the second message, and followers get this the first one. Alright everyone, I gotta go pick up my kids. Thank you very much for joining us here on the Neural Pathway. Make sure to go into my Discord to hear more about the Playboy Post set in Mondstadt. Have a good day.